Hello, hello, peoples from the America and Canada, Alaska, Sea, and Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Вот not to common in Russian get the Holocaust genocide countries is where to live in Russian threats and there's little sucks and hairs and black rats and their sucks and hairs. Hello, hello, John, and Lauren, and Joe, and Kirsten, and York, and the white people's race, and the America, Canada, Alaska, Sea, and Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Today is the 17th day of January 2026, and this year looking for the real date and time looking for at this moment, in this moment looking for shit. Straight now, 14 hours and 26 minutes after midday PM and PM time period looking for anxiety. This is Saturday and 17th day in January 2026, and this year looking for anxiety.
Acclimated to the winter weather, though. I'm still a pussy, but no matter how cold it gets tomorrow, I'll be able to handle screaming duties. Just gonna have a lot of tissue for the nose and the backup battery and some gloves. That video I did, my gimbal is. Now we're in FPV mode. Put it into the mode I like. I did a video on the ugliest buildings in the city, and I actually quite like this video. Or quite like this building, but it seemed very appropriate to include it on a ugly building video since so many people think it's ugly. Are you streaming New Year's Eve? I just finished talking about that, eh? But I would say I'm 95% in on streaming tomorrow. I have my escape plan downtown after the celebration's end. Well, it's never been that bad. Just walk to a subway station and get on. It's free. It's a little crowded, but it's really not any worse on New Year's Eve than it is on like a weekday rush hour. Someone else telling me I should change the date. It's a live stream. I'm live. You know the date. It's no big deal. Greetings, Dirk G. Checking in from Germany. Greetings, Dirk. And Lorraine McLean is here. There's a look at the giant turkey or Fort Book. Mike Landry. Greetings, Mr. Mike Landry. Thank you so much. for the super chat. Cheers and happy New Year in advance to you, Mike. Hope all is well. Angelica says, good thing it's not ice. This is Hoskin on the left, Harvard Street on the right, but we're gonna keep going south. This is taking us down to college. I've been inside Robarts once, but I don't really remember it. Merg D in the house. Greetings, Marg. Billy T, spend it wisely. Thank you, Billy T. It is the time of year to be thinking about, well, if you're self-employed, you're thinking about your taxes and how to manage those, do a little tax loss harvesting, take that money that you sold off and then offset your gains and put the rest into an RSP or a FHSA, but I'm not going to do that with that $5 Billy T. I'm going to spend it unwisely on something I'm going to enjoy. Thank you. Thank you very much. So there's daylight now, but it should be pretty dark by the time the stream ends. And there's the microphone I'm not using, my old microphone receiver. And Mike, I'm not going to have to bring that with me anymore if this one holds up. Thank you so much for all your live streams. I enjoyed them. I like to walk was the one with the super chat. Thank you for your live streams. I like to walk 227. Cheers to you. I like to walk 227. Thank you. Oh, Philly Disco said not putting it into a TFSA. No, it's the end of the year. And you have till March with your RRSP, and you have till December 31st for your FHSA. TFSA is December 31st, but if your TFSA is full, like mine, you gotta wait until January 1st. Already had that amount locked and loaded, ready to go right up to the limit again. We'll probably do that on January 1st. College is beautiful when it snows. I'll turn on to college. I'm not sure if we're going to go east or west just yet. I'll make that decision when we get there.
Straight now we will be to cook breakfast lunch. Looking for. Они опять воздействуют этой аппаратурой. Русские подонки и суки, их пиздаёбки. И гондоны, суки, и кобеле. И делают жуткие боли в горле, из этого самого во рту. Они так сегодня воздействуют этой аппаратурой. Русские подонки и суки, их пиздаёбки. И гондоны, сучки. И кобели looking for. Johnny and white people rush from this country as they want to live. To realize migration, this prison Russian zone. Комфорт знадзирте. I will be cooking this shrimps from McDonald's. It's poisonously or is not poisonously, I don't know. Is препарат с гормоном poison or without. For his own ingredients, foods and drinks. What I was to bought is earlier in the shops, I don't know it. Comfort. I will be eating these shrimps. This potato. They'll be smoking. Fake or is not fake it, I don't know. Shit. For Pork.
mushrooms as a topping. Let's do some. Try getting those at Subway. The store always has a crazy lineup. I can't even imagine they lining up. These conditions. Real chug. The super. The super. Someone in the back seat. Ooh, they did have someone in the back seat.
For giant white people thrust from the America, Canada, Alaska, Sea, and Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Northern South German Czech Republic. I will be eating it my breakfast and lunch. Don't know what to consist those products that I was to bought in the shops earlier. Is psycha препарат с гормонс and poison or without, I don't know it. For this is not special. With special ingredients of Russian threads and there's little six and hairs. This is possible to eat. This is some of my favorite variant for Russia. As Canada, Alaska, and Scotland, England, population, America. For I will be eating this breakfast and lunch. For the shrimps with potato and pieces apples and salt fish food and subproducts of meat.
It's just the main lens, Carl, that's acting up.
For fish
Can
food.
troubleshoot it with the iPhone 12 and see if that one does it.
And beer black
It's a 15 Pro. It might be time to
with
swap it for a
sauces,
newer
cheese
one.
and sorts, sour and sweet sauces from McDonald's too. For I will be eating it at my breakfast and lunch. For
And some of those weren't even like, you think it would be all like
This
toy
is not
poodles and
special.
Yorkies. Dogs that actually
with poison, psychopрепарат с гормонс and other shit scam of Russian threats and their six and hairs. It is possible to eat. Comfort.
Zuki Fish Market. I should get a dog the amount I walk. You would love it. And what about the amount I normally travel? What do I do? All right, this is Adelaide. Hopper with its lights on over there. dog could be a part of the channel. Still doesn't explain what happens when I go away. How far am I from the well? I am not far at all. I don't think we're gonna go that far south, because I don't think there'd be anything interesting on Front Street. You can see the well in the center of the shot. Looks a little further away with this camera lens, but it is right there in the middle. To drop in some local artist info. It's 504. That one's only going to Bathurst. You're going to get kicked out. $750 viewers, not too shabby for a Tuesday. No. Thank you guys. I took that bus when I flew border to Quebec. This is King Street, I turned east onto. Nani Cafe and Bakery. Ainsworth Antics, you're welcome. This is Blue Jays Way. What's for dinner? Not sure, Gertesh. Fit Factory. Oh, thank you. Or thank you to your uncle. My uncle knows everything about you and watches me every day, and I'm his favorite YouTuber of all time. I think it might be like Veritasium or Tom Scott. There's a lot of brilliant people on YouTube, so that's quite the flattering comment. Let's get pizza with vegetables. This would be a great night for an Angus burger from Arby's. You could say that again. Or something from Wendy's right there. Harvey should have another location downtown. Where are they downtown? I think there was one in the food court under Commerce Court West. I think that one is gone. And of course there's Hooker Harveys. I'm trying to think, where else is there a Harvey's? They're advertising that special with 7-Up. Alright, I'm going to try the other camera lens. Let's see if it does that weird pumping thing. So far, so good. Let me know if you see it glitching out. Uh-oh. I think it just did it. 2 for $8. Original hamburgers from Harvey's. Yeah, it's still doing it. What is that? Let me try. Let me try this fixed horizon. Let's see if that. No, that did not fix it. Definitely did not fix it. I don't know. I'm going to have to troubleshoot this thing, but I think tomorrow for New Year's we're going to be... Well, I could do that. I could just zoom in a little bit with the wide angle lens. How's that? Is that better? Diaries of Sarika says yes. Alright, that'll be the workaround. I'll just use the wide angle lens and just do a little bit of a zoom. It's the financial district straight ahead. This is King Street West. Let's cross. Oh, that hot dog vendor smells really good. Well, I don't know how the lady serving the hot dog smells, but her stand smells really good. Peter Bradfield, you got good news about your kidneys. Good stuff, Peter. Congrats to you, and thank you for the super. Thanks for reporting in. Peter told a story about how a Christmas tree fell on him on the Sunday night stumble stream. By the way, this morning's video got 5,000 views. I put up a 2-minute video with the title, "This video will self-destruct." And somehow, in like the 2.5 hours it was available, it pulled in a buttload of views. but the video is no longer available, so you missed out. And did you miss out on anything? No, not really. At least it says clickbaity title for the win. The title was provocative. I saw another YouTuber do that, and I thought it was kind of a neat concept. He just had like a little simple announcement to make, and he was like, if I put this on a YouTube short, my audience isn't going to see it. So he just uploaded it as a video that was set to self-destruct. Also, if you put out a community post, some people don't get it in time if it's something timely. Ideally, if you had like a little announcement to make, you would use a YouTube short over a community post, but I think just putting up a regular video that's set to self-destruct might be a better option. Look how nice Roy Thompson Hall looks. Look at this. Let me just see. Okay, so I can zoom this one. Okay, this is a little test. This is the wide angle zoomed in. And this is the regular lens, which is kind of broken. Just wondering about the quality difference. Lisa says, why was it necessary though? It was also me just kind of testing that concept. Sometimes you have to invent a crisis to address it. Looks like a blue hat. Is Roy Thompson Hall or the CN Tower the most photographed building in Toronto, or City Hall? I think the CN Tower is definitely the most unintentionally photographed building, or it's often framed with other buildings and objects and pictures, whereas Roy Thompson Hall and City Hall normally are the focal point of pictures with them. She says regular, better quality by a little. Yeah, but there's not much I can do about it if that lens isn't working properly. I'm gonna test it with different software. And if the lens still does it, I'll know it's probably the camera hardware that's acting up. And it might be worth a trip to the old Crapple store and see how much replacing whatever it is causing that problem costs. If not, I might have to buy a whole new phone. I wonder if that takes the value down of my iPhone as a trade-in. If they know something is not working properly that they couldn't detect unless I pointed it out to them. Sorry, sir, we're not buying that broken iPhone off of you. Well, you only know it's broken because I told you about it. Otherwise, you never would have known. There's a guy with it. I had a GoPro. degrees of Sarika. That's just steam. Nothing's burning. Alright, I want to try something. It had that fixed horizon setting. Watching the traffic person do their thing. Again, I'll most likely be live tomorrow night for New Year's Eve, probably 10:30. It's really freaking cold, maybe 11. Yeah, Carl, that's a good point, but it didn't do that last year when it was cold. That would be my one suspicion, that the camera module or something in the iPhone is borked. Am I going to Shake Shack? Negative. Maybe the Shake Shack at Yonge and Eglinton, but I will not be going to the one here. At Yonge and Dundas Square. This says good at the last minute. I think my camera started doing that thing with the wide lens. And it's Mr. 90s. Am I going to hang out with Mr. Continuum tomorrow night? I'm not sure yet. We often run into each other on New Year's. But it's such a busy night with so many people in the chat. It's really, I try to read as many messages as I can and try to keep an open line of communication with you guys. So it's not a great night. We're having a guest on, and Ken will have his hands full as well, but we might just find ourselves hanging out a little bit. My phone trying to breathe. I think I zoomed in a little too much with the wide angle there. The main lens was activated, and that's the one that has issues. Hey look, former office building, former tallest building in the country, but no longer. Now the third tallest. There's King Taps. They got solid pizza. Some dude scooting along.
Да. Сумы. Слышь, ты туда. Шита.
What's my New Year's resolution?
Брыхло, слышь,
I don't know. Travel more?
Бля. А он сморгал бы кукан cheeseburger from McDonald's too. I will be to cooking that cheeseburger from McDonald's too. Fake or is not fake, it I don't know. So, what I was to boot is there in McDonald's and magazine shops. I don't know if psychopрепарат с гормонс and person without. So, put some drinks what I was to boot is there in the shops and magazines. Comfort. Да, это такая cheeseburger. For to look in some way. For some way. Without food, double portion, because I was forgot to boil milk butter under influence of mind control technologies Russian threats and their here's. Therefore, to cooking it so way without milk butter as need to cooking this cheeseburger on the frying pan for and shit for therefore to cooking it some way for shit some way.
Starting to get a little hungry.
Думаете, Вензес
Pardon my French, he was
cheeseburgers
fucking nuts. He must live right
Сбил
around the corner. He was
Сворме
like a golfer.
Хоршотле
with a sweater wrapped around his
Медиум
neck.
Загрев
Excuse me, sir,
Хотле
are you okay?
Комфор Шите The Spurs not have that degree
Maybe
process
we'll skip
Вот
Nathan
Miss
Phillips
Smith
Square. There's a
Комфор
80% chance
for
I'll be
the good
passing through there
emotions
tomorrow night
Summer
on the
night
Year's live stream. Again,
or small
if
degree
you want to tune into that,
alcohols
just come
degree
back to the channel tomorrow night.
graduses for motion
If you're subscribed and have clicked the
Zgubble
bell, you'll be notified.
for in double
And while you're clicking things,
symbols
click the thumbs up or thumbs
Имеется в
down.
виду кавычки Комфор Комфор жа Комфор
I just said, pardon my French, and we just heard a little one drop a lot of French. There's Nathan Phillips Square. We're going to be skipping that on this one. Oh, they're booting everyone off the ice anyways. Sounds like it's Zamboni time. Alright, let's tackle these stairs. Not many people on the ice. I think everyone's making their way off. Send the Zamboni over. Can't believe how dark it's got at this time.
The significance this
I've been streaming for what? An hour and 20? It was daylight when I started.
and to mean this significance to mean this
Still got the Christmas tree lit
significance
up over there.
significance this significance
Very disappointing cavalcade of lights as well.
Комфор Шите Блять.
that is true. Your issue about City Hall.
This
Says you mean rich NIMBY asshats?
fake or is not fake it, I
That
don't
is
know.
a lot of the problem. I'm not
It's
some
not fake and
hyper-socialist
special.
or anything, just
It's my favorite
I think people deserve a warm bed
cheeseburger, hamburger,
and enough food
shit.
to get by.
It's hot dogs. Shit.
And that's something we can easily afford. Alright, we are at Dundas. Alright, I think you might know the drill from here on. Let me try to zoom in a little more. We'll see if the camera acts up. There's Best Buy. I think I zoomed in a little too much. You're welcome, Sophia. My hand is starting to feel pretty frozen. Alright, that guy is calling me a B word. Okay, sir. What am I gonna have for dinner? I don't know. Alright, we're just gonna stay over here on this side of the sidewalk. Go inside Square One to warm up. Square One is a hell of a ways from here. It'd be quite the epic walk to go to Square One. Alright, that's why you don't ride on the sidewalk. Look at this guy. Walking his e-bike on the sidewalk like you're supposed to. This is Young and Dundas. Yeah, I'm not walking. Slinger says you're bad eating center. Hey, someone was suggesting I go to Shake Shack earlier. There it is, just over there. It ain't no Shibuya, but that's all we got. Simons. And look at Dundas Square. This is just icy square. And tomorrow, this is going to be packed with people. Maybe with these extreme temperatures, it won't be as packed. But we're going to wrap this one up. I want to thank everyone so much for tuning in. I want to thank our mods, Patreon supporters, channel members. You're correct, Gertej. Everyone who sent support, you guys have been awesome. Happy New Year's to anyone who doesn't come across this channel tomorrow night. And we'll be saying that phrase a lot. And again, I'll be going live tomorrow night, most likely. It's usually one of my 2 biggest streams of the year. We'll see if that's the case again tomorrow, but it can get a little crazy in the chat. It's a lot of fun. And big thanks to any mods that decide that they want to join in on that. The chat can end up being a bit of a free-for-all. Hey, we got a super Leo Chung at the buzzer with the buzzer beater. Leo, thank you so much. Thank you, Leo. I'm going to see if I can fix this damn iPhone. If not, we'll be having to do the stream like I did tonight, tomorrow. But thank you, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell. Leave a comment if you want, but Happy New Year. Dirk, Digital Sandboy, Megan, Howard Charco, Clayton, Yo Nation, Marie Palmer, Christos, Lisa, Lorraine McLean, and everyone else. Thank you very much. Yoink. Happy New Year, eh? Schedule. No.
Go for
Alright. I accidentally had like Made for Kids on here.
this.
Just turn that off. Let's hope that that brings the chat to life.
The cheeseburger. Work.
Let's see.
Somewhere the
That was a mistake. Let me disable that.
Shit.
Let's see if the chat
What?
is now available. I'm gonna reload the stream here. I might have to kill this and restart it from scratch. Alright, we got the chat going.
Комфорт.
Good shit.
Замтранфлюенса в mind
That was
control
a little
technologies.
disaster
Russian
averted. At
citizens
least I can do that
here.
mid-flight.
Pain.
And hey there, it's Tuesday, December 20th. Minus
Does
4
not
degrees Celsius is the
pleasantly
temperature. It feels a hell of a lot colder than that. It feels like minus 13.
This is not fake and special cheeseburger.
Good shit.
Under
Alright,
influence
some
of
zippy
mind
audio is working.
control
I've got a whole
technologies,
new
Russian
audio
citizens
setup
their
here.
6 years is not pleasant or
So let me
comfort
just pop a glove
cheeseburger.
onto my right hand.
What without
Get it all
influence
the way up. I'm just here in front of
in
St.
new
George Station.
countries is being so goodly. Comfort shelter. Jean Strils music Ganos.
Administration office. I don't think I'm
Jean
allowed to call it the
Yugan.
consulate.
Jean Sick
Thank you for
Canada,
tuning in
Alaska.
to the second last live
Scotland,
stream
England,
of the year.
United Kingdom.
On the second last day of the year.
The fantastic German Czech
And
Republic.
hopefully we don't get that camera pumping, focus pumping,
In
and
Eugene countries,
weirdness I did on the last stream. I
it
turned
is
off
being
native 4K.
possible so goodly.
But thank you again for tuning in.
Promotion.
To like, subscribe, hit the
Normal.
bell, and all that good
And
stuff
music.
while you're here. Alex is here,
For-
Vivian Johnson,
Shit.
Alicia, Mark, Greg, Hi Bears is here, Who's Ja? Daniel, Adam, and everyone else, Leo Chung, Medano, Zach McNally.
Comfort
I'm sure I missed a lot of
and
you.
divide people thrust from this country they want to live.
But how is
Скоро
the video
отрылась
looking? Are we
Мигрыша.
stable? Are we in
This
focus?
prison Russian zone.
I've
And
got a
once
whole
of
new
country
microphone
to
audio setup.
the
One that I
working
hope is a
have
little more
mind
simplified.
work freedom independence.
The old one I used to use,
And
or I
the
was previously
ability to
using
laugh humor
different
little
mic for live
house.
streaming and for videos, but
And through the
we're just using
kitchen.
the DJI
And
Mic
German
Mini. It's
English
green here. Normally
languages.
it's blue, so I think green
Comfort.
is for
Who please no Jean.
RF connection. Blue is for
And let people thrust
Bluetooth.
on the scampers around to insure. The lost migration this prison Russian
Noise
zone.
canceling off.
And once of campers around to live. Who
Everything's
Jean
looking good for
please.
me. No wobbles. There's a
Comfort.
microphone
I
receiver coming
cannot
off.
to
There's
live
no
in Russian
voice
prison
in
with
the
Russian
video.
threats. And there's little
There's
sucks and
balance.
hearts. Who please
That car
Jean.
just honked at that guy on the bike.
And
That guy on
let
the bike is
people
exactly
thrust
where he's supposed to be.
from the campers around to insure. Lost migration in this
Quality
prison.
video, thank you.
Russian zone once of countries. There want to live, working, have education new. And the ability to live with humor little house.
I don't even know if
And the ability personal life.
school is in sesh.
And in my
So to
free
speak.
time to do, I say to want to.
We'll be streaming for about an hour and a half today.
My free time
There's a look at
is
the
not I
Action
stole.
Museum.
I still wanted Russian threats on their little sucks and hearts.
Yeah, this morning
Who please me, Jean.
I
And
wanted
let
to
people
live stream
thrust from the
in the
campers
morning
around
or
to
early
insure.
afternoon, but I was up
To
till like
last
4 a.m.
immigration
last
in
night,
this prison Russian zone.
and I didn't have a video
In
for
arms
this
of
morning.
campers around to live. And then we want to live together with you and
The video I
with
was
the
working
white
on last
people
night
thrust
and
in
catch some
Canada. And say
School is not
Alaska,
in session, says
Scotland,
Abe Thompson McGuire.
England,
We're walking by
America, United
Robarts
Kingdom,
Library.
Zone, St. Germany, and Czech
Well,
Republic.
we'd be walking by that anyways,
Help
but
me,
you get the idea.
Jean, please.
The description states recorded on Friday,
Release
December 30th.
immigration this prison Russian zone.
I'll fix
We're
that
going
after.
for.
I just
Looking for.
copied an old stream and haphazardly updated the date.
Is under influence of these technologies. To spoil is all day.
Do a video tomorrow. Yeah, the
To
plan
do and
is to go
pay.
live tomorrow. Apparently,
Looking
it's
for.
gonna be
In
absolutely freezing.
next movement.
But when is that
Hit.
stop me? So the
At
plan
the time Jean, for
Maybe around
music
10,
and
10:30.
drinking. This genre of influence, mind control technologies, Russian threats and their little sucks and hearts.
or so. We'll catch
Looking
some
for.
fireworks if all goes to plan.
Like shit, looking for Jean.
Then I can record that first
Looking
video.
for.
Hey, we got a super
Who please me, Jean?
duper from
Release immigration.
Sad
This prison Russian
pounds.
zone. In one countries. In one of countries.
Well, thank you very
Is
much.
there
And
on
big shout out
plan?
to Izzy over in
Sure.
UK.
Who please
Shout
Jean?
out to you, Izzy.
Looking for Jean. Looking for. To finish it in this looking for shit. The end.
And I
What
almost
has
streamed
been
last
is
night.
not
I saw Ken went live.
pleasure.
It was
Looking for under influence these technologies or this fake is not original cheeseburger. Looking for Jean, you see. Looking for shit. Looking for Jean. Looking for to finish it in this cheeseburger.
University
Looking
of
for
Toronto St. George campus.
shit.
Should normally be overflowing with people on a weekday around this time, but as a few people in the chat have pointed out, school is not in session. Another super. Jeanette Morales, hi Johnny, can't stay. I'm oot and a boot. Have a fab Tuesday, Jeanette. Thank you so much, Jeanette. Cheers to you. Enjoy your time out and about.
Комфорт. Ты сидишь, ты там здесь.
Billy T says it's cold in
Ошибся.
Vancouver. -4 here feels like -13. I think I've acclimated to the winter weather though. I'm still a pussy, but no matter how cold it gets tomorrow, I'll be able to handle screaming duties. Just gotta have a lot of tissue for the nose and a backup battery and some gloves. That video I did, my gimbal is, now we're in FPV mode. Put it into the mode I like. I did a video on the ugliest buildings in the city, and I actually quite like this video. Or quite like this building, but it seemed very appropriate to include it on a ugly building video since so many people think it's ugly. Are you streaming New Year's Eve? I just finished talking about that, eh? But I would say I'm a 95% in on streaming tomorrow. Do I have my escape plan downtown after the celebration done? Well, it's never been that bad. You just walk to a subway station and get on. It's free. It's a little crowded, but it's really not any worse on New Year's Eve than it is on like a weekday rush hour. Someone else telling me I should change the date. It's a live stream. I'm live. You know the date. It's no big deal. Greetings, Dirk G. Checking in from Germany. Greetings, Dirk. And Lorraine McLean is here. That's a giant turkey or Fort Book. Mike Landry. Greetings, Mr. Mike Landry. Thank you so much for the super chat. Cheers and happy New Year in advance to you, Mike. Hope all is well. Angelica says, good thing it's not ice.
And tomorrow a little bit on this comfort.
Alright, this is Hospital.
Пена смесом шоколад
Harvard
стол.
Street on the right, but we're gonna keep going south.
Пена
Taking us
цвет
down
мес.
to
And
college.
chocolate stole. Спина с боб.
I've been
Цвет мес.
inside Robarts once,
Comfort.
but I don't really remember it.
American dessert. Комфорт. Шица.
Marg D in the house. Greetings, Marg. Billy T, spend it wisely. Thank you, Billy T. It is the time of year to be thinking about, well, if you're self-employed, you're thinking about your taxes and how to
Кофе блэк.
manage those, do a little tax loss harvesting, take that money that you sold off and then offset your gains and put the rest into an RSP or FHSA. But I'm not going to do that with that Fiverr Billy T. I'm going to spend it unwisely on something I'm going to enjoy. Thank you. Thank you very much. So there's daylight now, but it should be pretty dark by the time the stream ends. And there's the microphone I'm not using, my old microphone receiver. And like, I'm not gonna have to bring that with me anymore if this one holds up. Thank you so much for all your live streams. I enjoyed them. Philly Disco. Let me check that super. I like to walk was the one with the super chat. Thank you for your live streams. I like to walk 227. Cheers to you. I like to walk 227. Thank you. Oh, Philly Disco said not putting it into a TFSA. No, it's the end of the year. Well, you have till March with your RRSP, and you have till December 31st for your FHSA. TFSA is December 31st, but if your TFSA is full, like mine, you gotta wait till January 1st. I already have that amount locked and loaded, ready to go right up to the limit again. Probably do that on January 1st. College is beautiful when it snows. I'll turn on to college. I'm not sure if we're gonna go east or west just yet. I'll make that decision when we get there. Yeah, Philly, everyone's TFSA goes up by 7K, but what some people do, and what I like to do, is sell off your losers at the end of the year. When you're non-registered, you can offset your gains on anything you cashed out on. You can dump that into your RSP. If you have the 7K ready for your TFSA, but if you don't, you can also just use that as funds. I should not be talking about this stuff. I'm hardly qualified, so I think Ben Felix is a Canadian YouTuber who covers that stuff in good detail. Anywho, we are on St. George, south down the east side. We're a few blocks away from college. If you guys want to go east, if you want to head over to Chinatown,
in one moment.
It's kind of quiet through here. How bad is the wind chill? It's decently cold. My phone says -4, but it feels like -13, -14. I like how that BMW didn't bother stopping for that guy. Like the other driver did. Very cold today, layered up before. Someone says, sending vibes from Saskatchewan. Shirley Scott says it warmed up in Kingston. Calico voting for Chinatown. Tomorrow morning will be another kind of non-standard video for the year. So the last walking video I uploaded will be the one through Greektown at night. I uploaded yesterday. So we're going to end the year off with something a bit different.
So welcome for
that.
that.
9 a.m. EDT. Whipped up a working thumbnail for that. The idea is at least I have something there.
And then to
I'll
repeat
probably
it.
just never get around to doing another one.
And
It's kind of like in high school or university. Whenever I had a paper and you'd write a rough draft, I would just write one draft and end up handing it in. I never did the rough draft revision thing. Write it once, submit it. It's all good.
And then to repeat it. Верса,
kind of do that, unfortunately, with my videos sometimes with the titles and thumbnails. Especially when it's late, I just pump something into the keyboard, and whatever comes out is what goes up. Are we on kick today? Maybe walking by play a record? Maybe, if we go that way. I only had one vote, I think, which was for Chinatown, so I guess that's where we're going. McCall might be an option. Did I disappear, Henry? I gotta reach out to that guy. I don't know what's going on. I think me and a lot of others kind of figured he'd be back in action by now. Wait, it says never second guess yourself. Johnny, unless you're editing your first theatrical film, no need to get perfectionist. Oh, I am far from that. But the good thing about what I do when I make other kinds of videos is I have just an endless amount of B-roll from all over the city. Alright, let's cross the street here. We got 17 seconds to do it. It's good to see they've reopened this stretch of college for streetcars. They were being diverted the longest time, quite annoyingly. Oh, the sidewalks, they're fine. I don't know, Billy T. I really need to reach out to him. When am I going to do the path again? I don't know, I just did it. What, in October with that German TV crew? When I walk somewhere without a camera, do I feel like I should be filming? Nah, I kind of enjoy and savor it. Although I get that feeling whenever I'm on a trip or I've gone somewhere far away, because it's not like I'll get the chance to do it over and over again. Got some people nipping at my heels, get out of the way, or just that guy. They were walking like pretty much on my heels. I should go to Bloor and Huron. That's just up ahead, but we're going to go left, I think, on Spadina. Do I think Shepherd West should get an LRT or a Line 4 extension? It should be a Line 4 extension, although I wouldn't really prioritize it. There's other lines I think that should get built before that. But I think the idea of having a subway just end and you have to transfer to a tram is pretty stupid. If it's basically the same line. What plans do I have for NYE? Just recording. I got all my partying out of the system in Vegas and the other week here. Oh boy, it is cold. Spadina coming up, north end of Chinatown. At least that should be somewhat lively. I wonder how this new Panera Bread is doing. I used to go to their location just north of Yonge and Dundas all the time. Vertage is here. Greetings, Vertage. It's good talking to you on Sunday night over on the other channel. Oh boy, my face is frozen. Can't go wrong with the solid bowl at Paris, is that, Doctor?
Бля.
Huh? I'm my what? Johnny Strides. Oh, awesome. Well, nice to meet you. Cheers. I wasn't sure what he was saying, but just ran into a subscriber. Kirk says it's a pity they cut my cards in Megaseries.
Теста. Люблю теста. New perfume. For muffler scarf. Shit. New perfume. Sweet vanilla cream. For light.
Leave them all out.
Light perfume for muffler scarf. Vanilla.
Happy New Year, Johnny and everyone.
Бля. Цветная for shit.
Alright, we're going south down the east side of Spadina. -4. Feels like -13 on the phone.
Думаю, ты смоком сгинул комфор. Сгас. Комфор. Special. Not special. I don't know. Shit. Комфор. Вот да, смокал, засыгал, жалко, пошта. О, боже. Ты знаешь, smoking this fuck. Fake or not fake, I don't know. For cigarettes. For I'm too distant to me. For original, not original. No, this bullshit. For for ты знаешь, smoking for это что? For
I hope those doggies are well taken care of and get lots of walk and love.
Oh, for that. For
That was a thing when I went to Korea for the first time.
so way. Ты знаешь, smoking for shit.
Seems kind of cruel to keep animals in those conditions, but it was very normal in Asia, and I guess it was a matter of time.
Under influence of technologies, Russian citizens their 6 years is not pleasantly looking for. As maybe it's been so goodly. You've been so goodly looking for. Without influence of technologies, Russian threats and their 6 years looking for shit. Looking for
Just the main lens, Carl.
and
That's
black
acting up.
people thrust.
I
The
can troubleshoot
America
it with
come
the
Alaska
iPhone 12
Sea,
and see if that one does it.
Scotland, England. Этот Kingdom назывался просто Jones
15 Pro, it
Republic.
might be time to swap
Looking
it
for
for a newer one. We'll see.
black people thrust. From the country they want to live. Swear until last migration this prison Russian zone. Want to
This
hunt
says
us.
Hate the Dog Cafe
They
bullshit.
want
Some of
to
those weren't even
live.
like, you think it would be
The
all like
last
toy
migration
poodles and
this
Yorkies,
prison
dogs that actually can actually like run
want to
around
hunt us.
in a small space, but no,
Looking
there's some
for
like
that.
medium-sized dogs in there as
Looking
well.
for. Who please Help me, please. The last
Fish markets.
migration this prison Russian zone. And countries the
I should get a dog, you know, and I walk.
for
You would love it.
and to have life.
What about the amount I
What
normally
I
travel?
never,
What do I do?
never was to have a prison Russian zone. Накшиться. Купизная жар last immigration. And Canada, Alaska, Sea. And Scotland, England. And это Kingdom
This is
States.
Adelaide.
Астаджон Шекрипавы. Хубжа Пулизм. Релес. And white people's wrath.
Sun over there.
From those countries. There want to Hubja Prisoner
Dog can be a part of the
Rescue
channel.
this prison Russian zone. Lots of countries.
So
There
let's
want
explain what happens when I go away.
and to have citizenship. And the new name and surname. And new education and work money. Work, freedom, independence. The ability life,
Well,
little,
I'm not
little
far at all. I don't
house.
think we're gonna go that far
Who
south.
please me?
'Cause I don't think there'd be anything
Yeah.
interesting on
And
Front
let
Street.
people thrust from the country zone
You can see the
to
well.
school. There are also migration prisoners
It's a little
zone
further away
in
with
lots
this
of
camera lens, but
countries.
it's
Zone
right there in the middle.
to school. Who please comfort. But to finish comfort the moment. To finish the cooking this. Breakfast, lunch, dessert, and dinner. Comfort. In one moment. For ration. Time. Акшиться. Комфорт. Золото синеш комфорт.
Local artist info.
А зузмо шиться.
504.
Комфорт.
Going to Bathurst. You're
Жан
gonna get kicked out.
комфорт. And sweat people thrust. From the
Here's
counters.
50 viewers, not too shabby for a Tuesday. No,
Zone.
thank you guys.
And their less life. And have. What I know not to have prison Russian
Borders
zone.
to Quebec.
And the first day burst in prison Russian zone. To want to live. And Canada, Alaska, Sea. And Scotland, England.
This is King
Назован
Street.
сразу стажёр Czech Republic. And to have education. Normal specialization. And work, money, freedom, independence. The ability life, home, and the ability flight, or little house. Dalmatian ability.
Nani Cafe.
Without
and Bakery.
under influence of Russian threats and their 6 years. To my dogs and me. And happiness
Sort of
to
antics. You're
play.
welcome.
Comfort. And Zol. To hang it. And Canada, Alaska, Sea. And Scotland, England, United Kingdom. Назован German Czech Republic. And civilization, industrial, modern. And the normal countries. There are prison Russian zone. In lots of countries there are hope ma, please less migration.
Blue Jays Way.
This prison Russian zone.
What's for dinner? Not sure, Gertesh.
In this country there are
Factory.
to learn a sight to want in my free time. In my house or flat.
Or thank you to your
With
uncle.
my Dalmatian. Is
Uncle
not as
knows
to
every
want
question
Russian
about
threats
you and
and
teaches
their
you every day.
supposed hearts.
YouTuber of all time.
Help me, please, join.
Like Veritasium.
Terrorist immigration is prison Russian zone. In one countries.
A lot of brilliant people on YouTube, so that's quite the
Comfort,
comments.
comfort. I cannot live somewhere in prison Russian zone. Из нервов Russian threats and there's little fucking hairs. Actually, comfort, comfort. Help me, please,
Let's go pizza
and sweat people's wrath from those countries. They want to learn school. Terrorist immigration is
Merry Christmas and Happy
prison Russian zone.
to Marg.
No countries they want to learn
Hey, it's
to have money, work, freedom, independence.
mid-rise.
Cheeseburgers, hamburgers,
Someone fell asleep at the wheel.
food, drinks, free time.
Often when you see that, you look over and
The
the person is like
cushion,
looking down at their
man.
lap, like they just put their
German languages.
phone
For
down.
shit.
Alicia is not a, says it's not a secret. You're going back to
Help
Thailand again.
me,
You were just
please,
in Thailand.
and
Holy
sweat
cow, the wind
people's
just picked
wrath
up.
from those countries.
I thought
They
I went
want
to Thailand more than anyone.
to less immigration this prison Russian zone. And lots of hunters.
What am I getting for dinner? That's a
They
good
want to
question.
live and to have life and
Possibly
freedom,
special, eh? Hey, we
independence,
got
money.
10
Help
euros.
please join to let people's wrath
Oh, my
from those
super
countries.
gentleman in Germany.
They want things
Thank you, G, for the euros.
There
Cheers
lots
to
of
you.
migration in this prison Russian zone.
Happy
In
New
lots
Year
of
in
countries.
advance.
They want to live. On my first birthday in prison Russian
Just a
zone.
heads up, tomorrow night, some
And
point,
the real moment on screen.
maybe around 10:30, I'm going to be going
Help
live,
please
most
join.
likely for New Year's Eve.
Come to me.
It's usually
Please
my
join.
second or
Come
first
to me.
busiest stream of the year.
Help me please release some aggression. I want to have what Johnny Harp
OINAL $5 for a
and
cup of
money
tea or coffee,
milliards
Johnny. Hope you get the
dollars
chance
or
to see you
euro
and meet you out
valute.
there striding
Go
at
for
some
it.
point.
And current the
Someone
driving
honking at that
rules
Cybertruck for just
to the driving
slowing
rights
down.
not to have what and not to
No
have
four-ways, no
real
indicating,
contacts that
slow the
with
F
normal
down.
people's wrath from those countries. They
Thank you
want
so much
things
for the super chat. Feel free to say hi if you
and
ever see me
welcome
out
to
and about.
help me and
Should
to
we be
come
surprised
to me
that someone
and
driving that
take me
Cybertruck
this prison Russian zone
drives
and
like
one
that?
countries. They
make a
want to learn school and to have a citizenship and money, work, freedom, independence. This all what me Smith as everyone for the normal
So
everyday
my live streams just
lifestyle.
south of here
Кшиться.
on Boxing Day.
Help please me. Join release some aggression.
Right at the
Do it
tail end
people
of that
thrust
snowstorm.
from
And it
those
was just
countries.
back-to-back
Rescue
streetcars
please
stacked up.
join this prison Russian zone. You cannot somewhere in prison Russian zone with Russian threats and there's little six and here.
Snow yesterday in the North
Go
GTA. That's
please
pretty
me
crazy.
join. Looking for job, looking for
We were having a pretty
do
mild
it people thrust from
and
this
light
country
snow winter
zone
up
to
until
this
the past few days.
looking for is under
It's just like,
influence
damn.
technologies of Russian threats and their six and hears pain. Jam, neck and mouth and head pain. Comfort. Anxiety. It's not possible to do
Probably
in
main
this
intersection
day.
of
Is
Chinatown.
nothing.
That's great. We'll be
Comfort.
joining you for
It's
a New Year's
nothing,
call.
it's
Thank you,
not.
Deb.
Welcome to doing.
Yeah, feel free
Under
to drop in the
influence
chat
of
and say hi.
technology,
It's gonna be
Russian threats
racing by
and their
for New Year's
six and
as well.
hears. Anxiety. Looking for the
Cheers again,
looking
Dirk.
for inside people's wrath from these countries. They want us here. For the help me,
Stork, what's
please.
it sale?
Help me.
Transit mobile scooter, Darren.
Let
$5 super
people
chat
trust
for a warm beverage from
from
the
these
roommate
countries.
and
They
I.
want us here.
Thank you, Darren, and
Тралас
thank you to your
самогрешен,
roommate as well. Your warm
превращен
beverage
зуб.
will be
Ну,
much, much needed after this.
Комфорт, комфорт. Закши away. Комфорт. Вот это тына. Зазная жа саврады.
At midnight, pop a
Видео
bottle on the
месседж
streets.
number one. This prison is there, prison Russian zone. Шица. Комфорт жа. Комфорт.
Damon
Же
Washington
закши
says,
away.
Happy New Year, Johnny and everyone in the chat.
Ты
Looking forward
тут
to
тына.
seeing what
Комфорт.
new adventures await.
Every video message number one. This prison is dead, prison Russian zone. Шица.
Basic words out, but thank you,
Help
Damon Washington.
please жа. Relax
As the
migration.
sun starts to set,
Help жа, please.
Christos usually gets beef and
Let
broccoli.
people thrust from
Lisa's
this
having
country
dinner at
around
a rum corner
Lena.
tomorrow night.
Sir,
Beef and broccoli is a classic,
To have
especially
life.
in this neighborhood.
personal
Pretentious gonna be eating
vulnerability,
Mr. Sub.
freedom, independence, my work, and education, and
You can get
civilization,
mushrooms as a topping
and
at Mr. Sub.
language, English, and German.
Try getting those at Subway.
Have
And
and
this store
Canada,
always has a
Alaska,
crazy
sea,
lineup. I can't imagine
Scotland,
lining up
England, United Kingdom, New Zealand, Czech Republic.
in these
Help
conditions.
me, please,
Leon
ja.
Chung
Last migration
with the
is
super. Thank
prison
you.
Russian zone. Nuance of countries.
Thank you, Leo. Thank you so much for the super. Cheers to you.
Help me, ja. Comfort, ja.
Don
Comfort.
Lab.
It has been
This is the
several
store
days.
everyone
Video message number
is
one.
lined up for.
This prison is the shit in prison. Russian zone. Comfort.
No offense to these
Comfort,
people,
ja.
but you gotta be fucking nuts.
Comfort. Help me, please, ja. Sweat people ras. From those countries around this here. Terrorist migration. This prison
We're not speaking
zone of
English, but I
countries
heard the word live stream
around
in the middle.
this here. To have study and working new
Batakira,
specialization and education.
Mexico,
Jack. And general education and German and English language is normal. And genius quality. Completely ja. I want to live
will be going by
together with you. And with all white
Queen Street.
people thrust in Canada, Alaska, sea, or Scotland, England, United Kingdom, New Zealand, Czech Republic. And then to have good normal, and just quality, and
Is my camera doing that thing
exactly
again?
sexuality,
I
education,
wonder if that's the phone or the software.
and the English and German languages. Looking for anxiety,
Yeah, it's doing that
and work
weird
minds
breathing
are
thing.
freedom, independence. Who please, ja. Comfort, ja.
This
Comfort.
iPhone is
Not to live prison Russian zone so way. Under influence of technologies of Russian threats and their little fucking cares. Anxiety.
I thought if I turned off
I want to end together with you,
upscale
though.
live stream, it wouldn't do that.
Let people thrust in this country
Maybe
there
it's the
are
cold temperatures that brings it to that. I
unless
don't know.
migration in this prison Russian zone. And to live in my free time I say
Might
to
be doing the
want
live
to.
stream
In
tomorrow
my
night on New Year's with the wide angle.
in my liability homework let
It's all good. It
a
still
little
works.
house to have money, work, freedom, independence, and to study is only what I want on my free time.
Oh, so
It's
is
not
software
what
causing that problem, not
I
the phone?
want in Russian sledges there's little years.
Well, I have to
I
test it.
cannot live in prison so way. Who prison joy and set people's wrath from these countries.
Something to do with
The
the temperature.
mountain square. The last migration of this prison Russian
Okay,
zone.
of course.
And also countries that live square. Comfort.
CN Tower.
Comfort joy. Who prison joy. Comfort.
Normally like live streaming
It
with
was
the
been
wide angle view,
just
but
every day. Video message number one.
let you guys see a
In
little
this
bit
giant
more.
prison's den, prison Russian zone. Шилите. У комфоржа. У плызжа. У пор. Зажал дит он там. А зазмонжа шилится. У комфор.
That software
Зрыл. У
still uses
комфоржа
an
дит
ancient
он
streaming
там.
protocol called RTM.
Зазмон шилится.
That will
Комфоржа.
not be resilient if connections get overloaded tomorrow. It's good they removed it for all the people that didn't want to pay for it. Oh, what's going on over there?
Же зрыл.
We got some
Зрылджа дит он там. А зазмонжа шилится.
Jeff Kennedy.
А комфоржа.
Great.
Looking for
Jeff Kennedy. Well, I hope that you too are doing great. Thank you for the super chat.
looking for
Let's go.
Street not ja 17 hours
There it goes. Why are you doing
and
that?
19 minutes ja
What if I like
after midday PM
zoom a little
looking
bit?
for a shit
Is it still gonna do that?
this ja Saturday
Yep.
and January 2026 this year comfort shit
Sure.
comfort ja comfort
I always kind of look for someone in the back seat. Ooh, they did have someone in the back seat.
sweet ja comfort to finish ja and to finish ja comfort to do the breakfast and lunch and shit comfort sweet comfort and to finish this breakfast and lunch. What was being not pleasantly, or this fake or under influence of technologies, Russian citizens their 6 years is not pleasantly as maybe will be not and new countries. Their own talents for to less life
Doggies are well taken care of. And
and to have a life normal and freedom and independence and education, work money and specialization new
time when I moved there,
the
I was like, you have like cat
selling industry, magazine shops industry,
animals in those conditions.
restaurants, bars, fast food industry, Manufactures industry. Transport industry. Offices industry. Mobile or internet industry. Or information industry. Or fashion distribution. And to have education quality. And German and English languages. Крупный плежа. And this hits a matter. Два people раз. From these countries. As well on things who the last migration. Prison Russian zone. And one countries as well to live for and to have freedom, independence, and citizenship and work money. How pleasure. Looking for. To has been every day. Video message number 1. This prison is prison Russian zone. And shit. Looking for. Looking for.
I should get a dog the amount I walk. You would love it. What about the amount I normally travel? What do I do?
How pleasure. Invite people раз. From this country to land. Working freedom, independence, money, work. Their last migration. Prison zone. And on country their own things. And to have life. And happiness. Absolutely. Help me.
Dog could be a part of the
Help me. Looking for. Looking for. There's been just every day. Video message number 1. And this prison's prison Russian zone. And shilite. Comfort. 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 Comfort.
How far am I from the well?
And sweat people
I
thrust
don't think we're gonna go that
from
far
the
south,
countries.
'cause I don't think there'd be
Their
anything
own
interesting
things.
on Front Street.
Trellas migration.
You can see the well
Help Joe, please me.
in the center of the shot.
Looking for.
Looks a little further away with this camera.
There's been every day video message number 1. This prison's prison Russian zone. Shit. Comfort. Comfort. Help me, Joe, please. Help me. Relax migration. Comfort. I cannot live so in prison in Russian zone. Is near Russian threats and there's years. Help Joe, please. There's been just every day looking for. Video message number 1. And this prison's the shit. Comfort, Joe, comfort. Comfort. Help me, Joe, please. Comfort.
Thank you guys.
I want to live together with you.
I took that bus.
Drive all sweat people thrust on this country. The room class career. Looking for J. Looking for. And J to have quality
I turned east
as exactly education J. And his specialization quality. And general English and German language quality. And J exactly correctly. Help please J. for. To zbędza everyday. Video message number one. This president shit. For. Looking for. Looking for. Giant under influence of these technologies. Of Russian threats in their 6 years. Spain hit. And it is not possible to do nothing. In this prison's dark shelter. Comfort. So giant pain hit. With technologies of Russian threats in their 6 years. Comfort. I was to plan on this day to study English language is further. Looking for joy. And with these technologies it's not possible to do nothing. And it is not pleasure. Comfort. And anxiety. With technologies of Russian threats and their little 6 years. And anxiety. To holding me and get the Russian zone with Russian threats and their little 6 years. And not to take me to realize my own immigration. In Canada, Alaska, Sea, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany or Czech Republic. And to hold a prison Russian zone is near with Russian threats and their 6 years in actuality.
Let's get pizza with vegetables.
Looking for.
This would be a great night for an Angus burger from
It
Harvey.
was been several message. Number one, this prison's day in actuality.
From Wendy's
Help me, please, joy. Come, please, joy to me. Help me realize immigration. This prison Russian zone. And one scan to their own planes here. Looking for. It was been just every day. Video message number one, this prison's day. Actually, for.